So let's move on to our next sentence.
Yes.
So to be off, that's very common. That's a very common thing to say. It means leaving. Leaving. I am off. That means I'm leaving. I'm off. But when you do that, when off means leaving, you have to really emphasize the word off. So that's always going to be an important word in this situation. Oh, my computer is acting weird. Oh God, this is frustrating today. I don't know. Uh, Here we go. Let me try to move this up. Can you see the sentence?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So can you read that sentence? What does it mean? Or what does it say?
Okay. So can you?
Oh, you see, I'm having trouble for some reason. My screen keeps switching. I can't see what you can see. Well, let's see.
Can you read?
There we go.
Okay. Now, yeah. Yes, it is okay now. Yes.
All right.
So we should be off now, or we'll miss the movie.
So what does that mean? We should be off now.
Off means leave. Yeah, we
Okay.
should be leave now.
And when off means leave, you have to give a lot of attention to that word. We should be off now.
Okay. Off now.
Yeah. You
Off now.
So it's not just a regular off. This off is special. It means leave. So we should be off now.
Okay. So we should be off now. Is
Yeah.
off now.
Yeah. So that means we should leave now or we'll miss the movie. All right. So in that first phrase, we should be off now. What are the important words?
So off. You should be off now. Now is also
If you emphasize now here, I don't know. It sounds like we should be off now. That sounds like it's an emergency if you emphasize the word now.
yes.
I think off
Yeah. Something.
I think off is the important word here.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay.
We should that could be the only important word in this phrase. How do you pronounce that whole phrase?
So high tone.
Well,
We should.
let's not worry about the music yet. Let's just get the rhythm.
Okay. We should be off now.
Yeah, we should be off now. So we should
Yeah.
be, that just sounds like one little word. We should be off now.
We should be off now.
Yeah. Okay, now in the second phrase, what would you say are the important words?
So we'll miss the movie. Miss
Miss, okay. Anything else?
and the movie.
Okay. All right. So now we have our rhythm. Now we have we can add some music to it. But let's try the rhythm first. We should be off now or we'll miss the movie.
We should be off now, or we'll miss the movie.
Mhm. Yeah, we should be off now or we'll miss the movie.
We
All right.
should be off now, or we miss the movie.
How do you want to sound? Do you want to sound wait, how many phrases should we divide this sentence into first of all?
We should be off now is first,
Okay.
or we'll miss the movie.
Mhm. So two. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how do you want to sound? Do you want to sound serious or friendly when you say this?
So yes, friendly.
Friendly? Okay. So that means that we want to finish we'll have to do two things when we say the final part of this phrase. We'll want to go high, but we'll have to finish low because you always finish low when you're not always. You mostly finish low when you're finishing a phrase.
Yeah.
So that would be off now.
It's off now.
How do you start the phrase? How should this phrase start?
It's a high.
Okay. We should be off now.
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 Okay. And how about the second phrase? Do you want this to sound friendly or serious?
The serious.
Serious? Okay. So how should we finish the phrase? In a high way or a low way?
Is a low.
In a low way? Okay. Movie.
It's a movie.
Okay. But how should the phrase start?
It's a high.
High. Yeah, because
High tone.
normally we'll start your phrase in a high tone. So or we'll miss the
Yeah.
movie.
Always me or will miss the movie.
Or we'll miss the movie.
Or will miss the movie.
We should be off now, or we'll miss the movie.
We should be we should be off now or will miss the movie.
Okay. Can you make a mm, what we going to miss question?
So what should what should be
What we going to miss?
uh,
What we going to miss?
uh, what are we going to miss?
Yeah. So what can you make an if question? So if if no off now, what we going to miss?
If not off now,
Yeah. So you have to. I'm not giving you all the words. You have to think about how to make that question. If not off now, what we going to miss?
i- if we if we should not off now,
You can just say if we are not off now. That means if we don't leave now. If we are not off now, and remember you have to put a lot of emphasis on the word off because it means something different here. It means leave. It doesn't mean not on. It's not the opposite of on here. It means leave.
so if we should not off now,
Forget about the word should. Just say if we are not off now.
if we are not off now,
What?
what are we going?
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
If we are not off now, what we are going to miss?
No, you have to use the question form in your question part.
Okay, so uh, if we are not going
If we
off now,
if we're not off now, if we don't leave now, if we are not off now,
if we are not off now,
what?
uh, what are we missing?
Oh, okay. What are we missing, or what are we going to miss? Let's say what are we
What are we
do that? What are we going to miss?
what are we going to miss?
Now, in your question, what are we going to miss? What do you suppose would be the most important word?
So, mm, what are we going to miss? What?
What? Okay. How will you say what are we together?
So, what are we? What are we?
What are we? What are we?
What are we?
What are,
What are we?
what are we going to miss?
What are we going to miss?
If we're not off now, what are we going to miss?
If we are not off now, what are we going to miss?
Okay, but it's very important because off means something very special here to put a lot of emphasis on that word. If we are not off now, what are we going to miss?
If we are not off now,
Mhm.
what are we going to
Now,
miss?
is it now or now?
The now
Now.
is now.
Try again.
If if we are not if we are not off now,
Hmm.
what are you going to miss?
What are we? And what is the answer to your question? If we're not off now, what are we going to miss?
So if you are not if we are not off now, we are going to miss the movie.
Okay, if we're not off now, we're going to miss the movie. That's right. If we don't leave now, we're going to miss the movie. That's right.
Uh,
Okay. Let's do one more. Okay, I have this phrasal verb which is come across.